Hi and welcome to this video on Adobe Suite alternatives. And in this part of this video, I'm going to introduce you to a very nice application called Canva. The website address is canva.com and you can easily create an account for yourself. I have created an account, my Gmail account, my alternative Gmail account. And the basic account is free. We do not need to get into pricing details because most of what we do is education related. And let me tell you what we can use this for. Now, Canva is a wonderful, what you see is what you get. WYSIWYG editor that allows you to create professional documents. Here are the templates that you can look at: report, letter, document, presentation. These are my previous designs. It adds to your account any prints, videos. It's going to help you create any what we call frame for the video. So any kind of framing that you need for your video, you can add any kind of fun graphics, any kind of fun animation or fonts that you want to add. And I'm just browsing it to show different kind of things you can use. You can use it to create a poster. You can use it to create an infographic. Infographic is a great tool for students to, you can even ask students to create an infographic based on any concept that you cover in the class. This is a great productivity management as well as professional quality product development tool. And once you're done developing, you can publish in the form of PDF file. So no need to create an Adobe, no need to know the basics or get any kind of skills in Adobe Suite, because we get this question a lot at the teaching comments and help.carthage.edu that what kind of Adobe Suite applications can I use to create some nice graphics, some nice illustrations, a nice PDF report, a PDF format, poster or infographic. Can I use something? So this is your answer to all those questions. Any kind of presentation material, any kind of content that you want to add on Schoology, you can easily create it here and then export it as PDF. Brochures are here, worksheets, fun worksheets available. You can create that. And then you can also direct students to canva.com and have them create an assignment that is professional looking. There are so many marketing tools available: an Instagram post, an ad, a Facebook post, Facebook ad, a flyer. So many options available. Students would love it. They would own the design. They would feel this sense of accountability and creativity, responsibility, creative responsibility to create something innovative, out of the box, something that they would be proud of, something that they would be heavily engaged in. All the things that we want in a quality assignment or a project going on. So you could give them this option. With the documents, we have a nice presentation here. We can get started with the presentation as well. So there's so many different, this is when you click on presentation, you see a lot of options available. So you can click on any. Now what happens is, if you select coaching for success, doesn't mean, what happens is, notice how the pictures would change here while I hover so that you can see the different slides, and that gives you at a glance what this template is going to look like. And you can simply click here and then it would start playing. Here you can customize it. You could also search for templates. For example, perhaps let me see if something comes up in instructional design. Okay, designing a user-friendly mobile app, design solutions, design and technology, pretty close. I mean, maybe I can find something that I like. buying, okay, creative niche, introduction to minimalist design. For example, if I click on one of these, I can see all of the templates present here as a presentation. Now we also have that in PowerPoint. I understand that we can also save uh, any presentation. You can download it as PowerPoint. You can also embed it. You can download it as PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint, and you can share the link. You can add it to your website. There's so many options available. So since PowerPoint is something that we play with all the time, let me take a look at infographic perhaps. Okay, let me browse through. Okay, card, postcard, announcement, letterhead. Okay, I think it was right here. Okay, supposing we have this agenda that we want to print out and there are different themes available. Perhaps you have some kind of content you want to share with your students. Perhaps it's a historical figure that you want to talk about. You can easily change this place here. Now notice some of them are not free. The items that are not free would have a Canva watermark. You can easily replace them with the aid of, you can delete this or you could replace it. I would delete it for now, and then for here I would add a new picture. Just a second. Uploads. For example, if I wanted to add this diagram, this was a previously added diagram. I could just simply add it here and it would show up in this placeholder. And if you had a picture of somebody, some historical figure, you could add it like that. So you can upload an image or video easily from your computer. And once you upload it, it would be placed here, and then you can add it here. And you can just change this heading to biography of spelling. Okay, I can easily change the spelling, and you can also change the date, or you can just add something for project, class project. So all kinds of fun facts. Perhaps this is a project that uses all kind of fun facts of a person, of a historical figure. You can just add them easily, add a page, and add anything you wanted to add. If you open up templates, you can also mix up different templates together. So when you're done with this, you can print the flyer, or you could download it easily to your machine. You could download as PDF. You could download, and this is high quality multi-page document. You could download as standard PDF, an image, or a high quality image. So if you said, okay, it says pay and download a free watermarked draft. You can download that. What I suggest, in order to avoid this, a watermarked draft, and then in order to avoid paying for anything, you can choose something that is free. For example, let me search for free. Okay. Okay. There was a previous template that was allowing me to do free templates. There you go. Something like this that would be free. Something that says free, then you can download without paying. So supposing I have this, something that I want to print for my class, procedures for self-quarantine under COVID-19. I like it and I want to print it. I want to add something for my classroom. I can always print it out. And this is free. So it's going to allow you to print poster. You can set up a size. This is free. If you want a standard, $8 express, they can deliver a nice print for you and send it to you. Just a second, I'm trying to find out. download. Okay, yes, that's it. Just download it as free. And then it's going to go right here in my machine, COVID-19 infographic info. Just save it as an Adobe file. And when you click here, it's a PDF copy. And there you go. This is a beautiful PDF copy generated through Canva with minimal effort. You can easily change things here. Perhaps you're not looking for this title. You can always customize this title and add something. You can also tell your students to customize a graphic or a PDF file and then save it in Schoology for file submission. So this is one way you can use Canva to replace the Adobe Suite applications that you ask for. The other way is the other way of adding content to Schoology is you can go to your Gmail. This is very interesting. It's a free application available. Click on the waffle icon and go all the way down and click on Google Sites. We're looking for Google Sites here. There you go. When you click on Google Sites, just click on Create. So Google Site is a free and easy way to create and share web pages. This is amazing because if you click on Create, click in New Sites, Recommended, you can easily see a lot of tools available. You can insert a text box, you can insert images, you can embed this page on a website, you can add it to Google Drive. I love that. And then there are different layouts available. You can add collapsible text, table of content, image carousel. You can add buttons, dividers, all those functionalities that we wish Schoology had but does not have. You can easily add them here. Maps, documents, some kind of a fun and interesting project. You can create it on Google site. And then there are different, you can add web pages. Can keep adding pages here, duplicate page, add a sub page. Themes, you can add themes. For example, there are the different themes available. I like this simple title. You can change the color theme as you wish, or you could customize a color theme. So having something like this available for students, what you can do is once it is ready, for example, I already created something like this. I created a syllabus with collapsible text so that when the students click here, they read details on my syllabus. Learning outcomes, technology requirements, books, all the details go here, class schedule. So this is like instead of providing them with a wall and walls of text, you can easily create a collapsible document, a tab that can help them look at things, relevant things at a time. And you can easily share this. Just copy this entire thing. In the edit mode, you need to share it using here. Because this is unpublished, if you publish this, you can call it a test site for now. It's already taken, okay. Test is already taken, okay. I'm just going to say ID demo. Okay, that's taken too. So I'm just going to use for her. Okay, let me try syllabus 101. All right, okay, a lot of them are already taken, so I'm just going to cancel this right now. You can publish it using a unique name, and I published this site as syllabus with a spelling mistake, which is why it went through. And what you can do is just publish it, Control C, and add it to the Schoology course. So here is where I demonstrated it in my demo course in Schoology. I just added it as a link, external add a file or a link. So I added a link here, just like I did previously. Click Control V and add, for example, test Google Sites and add it. So it's going to be added right here. If you click on any one of these, it will open as a separate page, as a new page on Schoology. And there's so many use cases. There's so many things that you can add. For example, you could add images. You could select an image. Google has an amazing Google search, options available for images. So I have a lot of my emoticons, my Bitmojis available. I could begin with my Bitmoji, for example, insert it. Okay, it's selected both. And based on that, maybe I can keep adding things. I can add an image carousel that would enable me to add images. You can insert images, you can upload or select. So I have, for example, I have Bloom's taxonomy. I can easily insert that. And I can add another one of my Bitmojis. Perhaps I can select more than 2 at a time. So this is a great way to insert, interactive and interesting content into Schoology. So what happens is you see these dotted lines, it keeps changing. It keeps changing. You can add a divider under it, and then you can add a placeholder somewhere for some kind of a YouTube video later on. You can add any kind of docs, slides, sheets, forms, charts from your Google Drive, anything that you have already. If I click on docs, it's going to look up my docs in my Google Drive. And for example, I find this, I can just add this Google Doc here, just insert, and it's going to be selected here. It's going to be inserted here. My students can click here, and then they would be taken to the actual Google Doc. And then I have a slide. Perhaps I want to share a slide for them. This is a hyperdoc for teaching. I created this slide here, and it shows like a beautiful slideshow going on. This is lovely. If you plan this well, you can create a very nice presentation for your students for a particular class. Let me delete this. Perhaps I don't need it. And I can just add something. I can change the background. I wanted to add some text box. Right here, I can get started. In this site, you will find all the details related to your group project. You can also ask your students to turn in your assignment using Google Sites because it's a more professional way of turning in a presentation.